right, Matt, I don't know if you know this, but I bought a new computer. A brand new i7.
Oh God, I see it now.
3060, like a lot of RAM, DDR4. It's got so many.
Seven fans.
It's got so many fans.
Why is there so many fans?
So, but here's the problem. I try to do some like let's play some modern games on my brand new system.
Sure.
And it all just locked up and shut down.
Oh no!
I think I fixed it.
Oh God!
But we're about to find out because we're playing Dying Light 2 here on the Dojo on Rage Select. I'm Jeff.
I'm Matt.
And we're gonna try it, but I was a little hesitant, so I also have the Xbox version.
Okay, good.
So if we have a problem, it's not going to be the biggest problem. But what we're dealing with here is like, I also kind of want to just here. I want to do this.
Okay.
Like, we are dealing with DLSS balanced, high quality ray tracing, and these are the settings basically. So I tested these, and they worked at like 60 frames per second, 1080p, and we're gonna see if it works or if the computer just catches on fire. I don't know which one's gonna happen.
You know what? Either way, I've got my camera phone ready.
Yep, good.
So
very good. All right. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird world that I live in now. Like,
it's a weird world I live in.
Yes.
Oh, Jeff.
So, but we're playing Dying Light 2, and also, this is going to be really weird, Matt.
Okay, yeah, you said that before we started. Like, what's weird?
Okay. Did you see the thing a little while back where the developers, Techland, of this game came out and said, like, to finish this game would take 500 hours to do everything?
What?
Yeah. And then they said, like, well, if you just mainline the main story quest, it's 20 hours. It's like 80 hours if you add side quests on top of that. And it's 500 hours if you want to do literally everything.
Okay.
So what that has translated into is, oh my God, run, dude, run!
Isn't this that zombie open world game, or I'm thinking of something else?
It is. The first one is it's a parkour zombie game.
Whoa, weird. Okay.
Where you're like in like there's zombies that you're in like a town, and the big thing is that you can use like parkour to get around like the zombies. Parkour. So, but the thing is that because this game is so long,
game used to be more fun.
You used to be younger. It takes forever to get anything in this game. Oh my God, look at that mountain back there. It's very pretty.
Yeah. I don't know where that water is coming from.
The mountain. God.
Oh yeah, from heaven.
Well, don't like rivers and streams and stuff start at the top of mountains where like snow melts and then it comes down into like tributaries and
It's just the way it looks like the mountain is like a volcano, but it just has water in it.
Watercano.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Watercano.
Warcano.
Why is this?
What?
Hold on.
Oh, did we fuck something up?
No, I was messing around with this before, and I turned all the audio.
I saw that. I was like,
okay.
I was like,
I will have adjusted this in the.
know something I don't
in the recording, but yeah, because I was trying to like play it. I was trying to play the game for an extended period of time. To see if it would lock up. But I had like a video on, and I wanted to listen to the video. I didn't want to listen to the like gameplay. So
I don't want to listen to the game when I play the game.
Well, this will be the 8th time, Matt, that I played this opening jumpity jump section. So,
Sure.
Shit, man.
No,
You're still strong.
it's still pretty loud. Strong man.
I mean, you and I talked about how
look at that.
That's
Look
why
at that ray trace.
Oh, look at that.
Sun. Yeah.
God rays and friends.
Wee.
Come on, friend.
Help me, friend.
Help me with your tight pants. Ooh, man, that's a weathered motherfucker. He's seen some shit.
But don't get all mushy on me now.
Emotional intimacy is for girls.
He looks like, I swear to God, like from this part of the game, or like a lot of the people in the game, I feel like I'm playing Fallout. They're wearing like rags, and I'm like, okay, look, I know it's like the apocalypse and shit, but you know, did you spin your own fucking flax?
Humanity figured out how to like stitch stuff.
Yeah.
I wish I had as much energy as you.
Yeah.
Lead on Jane?
Jane.
The train went cold after New Paris.
New Paris.
Is this Nolan North?
Through Baines of
Probably.
Yeah, Baines.
What the?
What a shithole. Some 5 rickety huts left and a ramshackle fence.
Yeah. Get your shit together, Baines.
Bean!
It's me, Bane.
That's my name!
There's 100 of us now.
And we all eat strawberry!
We're all about to blow up Gotham Stadium.
We're going to blow up Todd!
So okay,
you just grab all of those
just
bees?
grabbed a bunch of bees. So the way that you make health packs in this game is with chamomile and honey.
Chamomile.
Yeah. So I'm gonna grab all this chamomile.
Wow.
So take all this chamomile.
Yep.
But
500 hours.
yeah, I was kind of I really like the first Dying Light, Matt. I think that the first Dying Light is like criminally underrated as a game. Like people think about Dead Island, and Dead Island is like garbage compared to Dying Light. But that's too much.
It's a lot of game.
It's like it's great for people who maybe want one game, but like man, Elden Ring comes out in 2 weeks. Like,
oh shit, it does.
And like, I don't know that I'm gonna fucking start something that I know I am not gonna finish, especially when I am halfway through the new fucking Pokemon game. Like,
oh, that's right, because you're a weeb, and like.
well, no,
Is that what it is about Pokemon, the new Pokemon? Because I thought it kind of was like the Monster Hunter Rise a little bit.
Well, it's sort of like that. The main thing is that it's like it takes place in the past, right? And there are like people that are like, oh my god, what do you mean you catch Pokemon? They're dangerous wild animals. Like one electrocuted me and I got hurt. And I'm like, yes, this is what would happen if there were monsters with powers everywhere. People were just like, I got this monster in my pocket that just does whatever I want.
That actually sounds kind of awesome.
And I like the fact that, I don't know, I don't want to go into
This is
relitigate all of that.
Right. I gotta watch the video.
Yeah.
Take anything we could use.
But I will say this opening is very, very slow. And in fact, I think that what we're going to end up doing, Matt, is we're going to do this opening bit, and then we're going to
Crouch fist.
yeah, I'm gonna put you in the dick. And then we're going to jump to like 3 hours ahead in the Xbox version.
Okay.
And the thing is that I actually went through I actually played through the opening part because you can't manually save, so I wanted to like do a save that was somewhere where we could jump forward. There's a lot of talking. There's a shitload of dialogue.
It's one of those.
So the thing is that I skipped all of the dialogue and cutscenes, and I was able to get to the place that I got to in the city where it kind of opens up a little bit in like 45 minutes. But that was like an hour and a half of actually exploring and looking at dialogue and stuff.
Dicking around and everything.
Instead of having two parts of this that are all just nothing. Essentially.
Well, yeah, we don't want
tutorial.
Because then you and I are going to start talking about game theory and
Wait, what?
politics. What?
I'm starting to worry about you.
Why?
You know our saying. You're starting to worry about someone, it means it's time to go.
What?
What are you worried about?
What did I do?
I don't know. So I haven't actually watched I played this 8 times, but I skipped all the dialogue. So I don't actually know like what's going on. These guys are pilgrims.
Right.
And that means that they're like people who like exist, who go out into the world where the zombies are, but they don't just like go to cities. They're like literally travelers that travel around the countryside. So they're more skilled in like
hunter-gatherers.
Well, they're more skilled in like dealing with zombies in like a rural way and like going from place to place and traveling long distances, as opposed to just like surviving in an urban environment type of thing.
Gotcha.
So, but there's something else about the survivor thing that or the pilgrim thing that I don't really entirely understand. Anyway, we'll get to it.
Right. I like it. Apparently, this was like the site of a party or something.
Yeah.
Right before everything went to shit.
Actually, it was right after everything went to shit.
Well, that sounds about right. I mean, there were COVID parties. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Again, it really reminds me of Fallout. Like
It's
all
got
the
that
skeletons and everything's broken down. Everybody's wearing rags.
Yeah, these are like. How long ago for these people to.
Sorry, Dave.
Sorry, Dave. How long did it take for these people to decompose? Like, how many years after?
Well,
I said it earlier. It was
it's
like 20
2036,
years. Right?
And if you assume that the original like took place around,
There's nothing like a party.
what was it, like 2015 or 2016 or something like that? That like, so it's been 7, 8 years.
Long enough.
I'll see what's upstairs. You check out the
Hey,
garden.
DLSS and hey, ray tracing. I can't see shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was really dark.
Like you get a flashlight, but it takes like fucking 25 minutes to get a flashlight. Like what in the hell?
Jeff, what? That guy died sitting up. The way he lives.
These are all just like flavor things where you like. That's why I've been skipping them, is because they're just like, oh, look at these people. Look at. Is that the waitress from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? And Bear Grylls? Oh, I didn't know they were a couple.
They had each other.
He died the way he lived, with no shirt on.
Well, it's just me. That's how I'm gonna die. In the end,
Anytime Matt thinks he's about to die, he just whips his shirt off.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, look at me now.
Come
people.
on, death! If I'm going nips out the way God intended.
Oh, it's one of the developers.
I guess, yeah.
What do we say to the god of death?
Nips out!
I was gonna say suck my nips, but either way. So it's the end of the world, Jeff.
Yeah.
Like we've been through a couple of those.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and
Right.
I feel fine. So,
What's your plan? What are you doing?
what kind of? Well, the first question is, what kind of end of the world are we talking about?
that does inform it. Doesn't
Robot
it?
apocalypse, zombie apocalypse, meteor striking to Earth.
Let's say meteor strike. Like
meteor strike.
it's a clean
everybody's
slate.
So there's not like a possibility. It's just everyone's going to die no matter what.
Good. Your chance of it's a real low chance of survival unless you make it to like one of those crazy government bunkers or something.
Oh yeah, I don't need to go to a government because then you'd have to like hang out with
Like
government.
Dick Cheney.
Yeah. Dick Cheney's dead. I was actually going to say Dick Cheney, but Dick Cheney's dead.
Wait, is he dead?
Yeah.
Did he die?
I believe so.
Wow.
No, wait. I'm thinking of John McCain, not Dick Cheney.
yeah.
Yes, you would have to hang out with Dick Cheney.
Yeah, I was gonna say McCain. I feel like he wasn't like the. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into politics. I'm gonna say like on the scale of horrible people to have to spend a lot of time around.
Yeah.
I'd rather spend it with John McCain than fucking Dick Cheney. He's just the penguin.
Okay, I'm just going to assume.
Look at you and your sophisticated palate.
Yeah, it's booze, man. Put it in you. You're going to need it.
Thought the end of the world could be so peaceful.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody?
Yeah, I mean,
Like when there's no people left?
yeah, pretty much.
There's nobody there to try to sell you an NFTs?
Yeah, no shit.
Like,
Doesn't matter.
so if I was just going to die, like that's what you're going to say? The question, okay, so the question is how much time until the meteor kills everybody?
Let's say you've got a little over 2 weeks, or just under 2 weeks.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what? And you're only telling me
I would try to get my sister and her husband and get to my parents' house so that we could spend our time together before we die. Also, once I got to where my parents lived, I guess I would try to. I'm sure there were going to be some crazy end of the world fucking having sex parties.
Yeah.
I'd like to get laid before the end of the world.
Oh, sure.
I don't really care at this. If it's going to be the end of the world, I don't really care who
Yeah.
or
Oh, yeah.
what or
Yeah.
how.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean,
And where do people like pilgrims?
and then I'd like to,
afraid of us.
Spend some time with your folks.
spend some time with my family, tell them I love them, and then get fucking wasted and flip off the meteor with my dick out before it hits the earth, and boom.
I think we are more similar than we originally. I
mean, what are you supposed to do? Like, you can't stop it. It's not like I'm going to spend 2 weeks training until I'm,
punch the meteor?
hard enough to fucking kamehameha the fucking incoming meteor.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely feel like I do
Sounds like he's got
a
something
lot
to
of
hide.
stuff.
Yeah.
See that
Yeah,
as
it's like it's not quite. I imagine all the flights would all be grounded.
Sure.
So I would. No, you know what? I'd probably say bye to my family,
Yeah.
do a bunch of crazy sex drugs, and then
What does he want in return?
I would probably take whoever wanted to go with me, and I'm gonna get to Japan. I'm gonna find a bucolic Japanese village.
You're not going to get to Japan in 2 weeks.
God damn it! All
Not
right.
with the end of the world happening. Everybody's going to want to do
Just a
shit
really
like
fast
that. Like,
boat. Just get me a fast boat. Yeah. Nah, probably mostly sex drugs.
Get a load of her.
yeah, I mean, do all the cocaine that you can get your hands on.
I try freebasing in my eyeball.
What the
just
hell,
saying.
man? Like,
Yeah.
the meteor's going to hit.
And I probably like.
It's time for sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And love.
Oh, I would spend. I'd have to like math out the time.
Yeah.
but I definitely make some big fucking mural or something. Like actually make something that like would probably last past the extinction event.
What for the
For the cockroach people.
for the cockroach people or the
They're gonna be
aliens
like,
to find?
They're going to be like,
Or the
"I think
AIs.
the previous this civilization worshipped some sort of lizard that breathed blue fire. Don't litter.
Yeah, what? Fuck you.
Whoa.
Pussy Riot! Woo!
See family?
Yeah.
No.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Looking for it. Will you tell me sometime?
All this
lot of-
fucking dialogue.
It's a lot of yammering.
Like,
My time's up.
Why?
When will I see you again, huh? In another 2 years?
well, it's time to part ways.
Take care, man. I hope you find that Waltz guy, or whoever you're
I
looking
hope you get whatever dick you're looking for, buddy.
for. And remember, 140.200 megahertz. At dawn, the guy's waiting for you.
So we're looking for our sister.
Okay.
That's kind of the big thing that Aiden is doing in this game, except that it also becomes one of those like, I'm looking for my sister, but let me do all these side quests for all these guys. Like,
Parkour.
You don't actually have a lot. I mean, like the one thing I do like about Dying Light is that there is no. Is that by default you run pretty fast? Like, I think there might be a dash later that you get, but like by default you just kind of like you hoof it pretty well. Oh wait, hold on. There's an easier way to do this, I think. So we're trying to get to the the radio tower up there. Whee!
Oh, Christ. Oh, shit. That gave me some vertigo. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Got to clench your butthole. You don't want the water going up your butt, your beehole.
Oh, yeah. You don't want that.
That's right. It'll blast out your intestines.
Oh, no. It'll clean you out.
Yeah. Oh no. No, it's a bad. It's a bad one.
Oh, it's a bad one.
It's not a good one.
It's
a
not
bad
a good
one.
cleaning.
Yeah.
It's a bad cleaning.
It's a bad clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Biters.
biters. Meh. 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 Meh.
So this does have a Breath of the Wild weapon degradation system.
Ah.
You can see the white bar over my. Oh shit! There is a fucking.
And once you get infected,
I don't remember the rule. The rules are that there's like. In the first one, I think it was like Dead Rising rules, where you just had to take like a shot every so
Right.
often if you got bitten, and that would keep you from turning. This one has a different system. Ooh, bees. Give me that.
oh, bees.
Give me that. Ah, shit.
Bees. I mean,
Oh, bees!
zombies.
Zombies!
Bees. Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So that's the other. That's the other apocalypse scenario. Zombie
Zombies?
bees.
Oh, zombies?
Zombies.
Well, we're fucked.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna say-
actually, I don't know. The bee population has been in
Kinda
decline, right? So I think we might be able to take them.
You know what? Well, that's their revenge.
Oh,
It's like, did you? I don't know.
the zombies.
The zombies revenge. Unless it's a.
Oh my god.
And see, now I'm thinking about the bit from that new Animaniacs where the polar bears have come south for revenge, and they just
never
lay
watched
waste to human. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
They lay waste to human civilization. They're
Okay.
like, they've come south for revenge.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay, we got to go.
everyone's just hiding in bunkers from our polar bear masters. There's got to be a way to, if there was like a species that took over, there's got to be a way to sell yourself sexually
To the
bees.
to the bees
Or the bears.
I don't think they're gonna. What are you gonna do? You're gonna put on a black and white striped or yellow and black striped shirt? Like, yeah, I'm with you guys.
Yeah, I'm one
fuck
of y'all.
humanity. Buzz, 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 buzz.
I'm just thinking about what's the bit from The Mummy where the guy just goes Imhotep,
Yeah.
walking along with everybody else. That's a good movie.
Ooh, do you think this is a taxi?
Yeah. I think it might. Nah, it's a pizza delivery truck. Just call it Taxi Pizza.
Don't get close to the biters, or they'll wake up.
Was it? What's the white? The whooshies.
That's if you run for an extended period of time, you start to run faster, but you just have to like kind of be going in the same direction without pausing. Because this is one of those parkour games that has a lot of insistence later on like finding the line, right? So it's like once you get enough techniques. It's like you could just run, and then you could run, and you could jump, and you could swing off this thing. Like, I was reading a review of somebody that was talking about, like, yeah, I was getting chased by a bunch of zombies on the top of a skyscraper, and I had this move where I just grabbed one of them and then, like, jumped off the building and landed on the zombie to break my fall.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Like, this game sounds like it's really good. It's just, like I said, it's so fucking long, man.
I mean, even 20 hours,
Well,
that's a big commitment.
And everybody always talks about I talked about this when they announced it on the podcast, but like, Matt, you know how hard it is as somebody who likes to play video games? Like, it's not a job. I'm not achievement hunter over here.
Right.
Like, I mean, it is a job, but it's not like that kind of job to finish a game.
Right.
Do you know how hard it is to play a well-crafted video game and be like, okay, but I gotta not do that quest because that's a side quest, and I'm only doing the main story quest because I do not want to do side stuff.
Yeah, the side stuff has to be like really cordoned off in order for me to not care.
Yeah,
and especially if it's like character-driven stuff. Like, I didn't 100% Psychonauts 2, but I got pretty close, and I beat the main game, and I got a bunch of the little stuff done. But then at the end of it, it was like, you can get more of the cards and more of the... Oh, there he goes.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't care. The game's over.
Psychonauts 2, I think, was easy to do because the side quests weren't really obvious, or like when you got them, it was like, I don't know, Amanda and I just looked at it and we were like, well, you know, maybe, but then we just ended up streamlining it. So yeah, here's what happens is as you go through the game, you basically unlock this stuff, and then you can kind of go from place to place, and like you start with like literally high jump on the parkour side, but then you've got like active landing and firm grip makes the last climb on ledges even when your stamina is gone. Like, there's just a lot going on here, and then there's a whole separate one that's just for combat.
Wow.
So,
yeah, because I beat Psychonauts 2 finally.
Yeah.
And then I turned around and immediately beat Darksiders Genesis.
Yep.
Which I fucking loved.
That's a great game.
It's really fun.
Oh my god, guys! Can I find
really like much more complicated for gameplay wise I expected.
Oh yeah, I love the way that it's like if you're playing with two players, it really makes you like coordinate with both players.
Oh yeah.
But then if you're playing with one player, it requires you to switch between the two characters.
Oh yeah.
In order to solve stuff, which is like, oh, what a great way to like. You've made it so that if you're playing with two players, you have a certain type of gameplay that requires more complexity. If you're playing with one player, you've added that complexity back into the single-player experience so that they're both worthwhile.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree, and I just and I really like the story.
Okay,
you know,
so here's
This is it. The broadcast station.
And then it was
start the generator.
what was it that I pulled back up 13 Sentinels.
Oh, Aegis Rim?
Yeah. And I was playing it and I was like, oh man, I'm going to play this when I don't have anything else to play because this is dense.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
It was, you know what the problem with 13 Sentinels was I hate the strategy part. Like the little real-time strategy
That's
game.
Fine, I think, but I can see why you wouldn't like it.
It was I don't know. I just wasn't having a lot of fun with it. It wasn't developing in a way that was like super engaging to me. So then I got like to a point where I'd maxed out all the story stuff and I had to do that, and I was like, I don't know. I don't think I want to. Man, look at that water on the ground.
Yeah. Whoa.
What the hell is that?
That's a good question, Aiden.
Okay.
What are you doing back there? Ma'am?
Sir?
Ma'am?
Sir? Whoa.
Oh.
What the shit?
Whee!
Whoa.
So one of the other big things about this is there's a day-night cycle.
Uh-huh.
And at night, like, all the zombies get more difficult and aggressive. But they also tend to drop better shit. No, lady. God damn it.
Stop it. Ma'am?
So she jumps, and you have to dodge or else you get hit.
Right.
But she jumps up in the air. God damn it, lady.
Ma'am?
She's not doing it because I'm looking at her.
This is a Wendy's. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't mind
God damn it, you guys, get the fuck out of here.
I don't mind I set that one aside because what I realized I really wanted to finish was Indivisible.
Oh yeah, that's a great game.
Yeah, I love the characters and I love the designs and everything. I just met Tolcha, I think is her name. She's the water deva lady.
Oh yeah,
and I'm immediately like,
God damn it!
Oh, I like you a lot. You're nice.
Hold on,
and you're pretty, and you've got boobs.
I like the tiger goth girl.
Oh, I like her a lot
She's
too.
so fun. The
She's
witch. Get out of
Good
here,
Lord.
Cindy!
This is
Jesus. Yeah, the thing is that it's not really very forgiving. Like this particular little encounter is like your first big combat encounter, and they're just really trying to show you that like
you're gonna get fucked if you don't.
Well, you got to pay the fuck attention, or else you're gonna get boned. So
yeah, you rope it out, shuck and jive.
Let's see.
So this is Dying Light 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Dying Light 1 came out and it was really good, and then they had a big expansion. So like the main story took place in a city, and then they had an expansion that took place like in a countryside where they added like dune buggies and it was interesting because it changed the verticality of everything from being like a city thing to being out in the wilderness. And then they had this team, Techland, was making another game that was supposed to be kind of a medieval version kind of Dying Light, called Battle something. And they ended up not finishing it, but putting it inside of Dying Light as an arcade game that you can play.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Which is pretty fun.
Ooh, that's a lot of giblets there on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of giblets.
Yeah.
Huh.
And there's just like an arm. I don't even know how you did this. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Who did this? Is this like avant-garde? Yeah,
Okay, so here's the other side.
I am a little bit over zombies.
Yeah.
Still like but this does. We've played a couple of zombie games that personally I was just kind of like, this is fine, I guess, but but they're also like this feels like it has a little more flavor to it. Like there's a little more going on here than some of the zombie games we played.
Yeah. It definitely, the thing is, it's definitely it's definitely using the whole zombie thing in a more complex and interesting way. So
Supplies. Everything's ready.
Oh.
Running.
See, I don't know what the fuck this is all about.
Where is everyone? Maybe they're all dead. You're stupid.
You dumb idiot.
You stupid piece of shit.
Now.
Oh,
Okay.
So there's some shit going on.
Yeah, there's some kind of like experimenting on children thing, which there's also some implications that's why Aiden is a pilgrim, is because he was experimented on as a child.
Jeez.
But I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, I don't know. I was kind of excited about this one, but I honestly, you were talking about Jeff and Matt descend into talking about how games are made.
Right.
And like, I don't know, this is a preference thing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's got
a skater haircut. He's a skater, man.
Yeah, he's a skater boy. We'll say see you later, boy. We got there.
But like, I really like it when games that have like upgrade mechanics and stuff, like they tend to make the upgrading frequency higher at the beginning of the game and let you like start out with very little, but in the course of the first couple hours of the gameplay, like fill in a lot of skills to make you consistently feel like you're growing and getting better.
Yeah.
And then like you gradually slow down the upgrade process as time goes on. Why does everybody have a shaved head except for our sister? Oh, hello.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Oh, that guy's got stubble. But they're like they whipped out the razor for these kids.
Even if they separate us, this is how we'll always find each other.
From our heroin scars?
Yeah, from our freebasing. Yeah,
From our
that's
train
how,
spotting?
That's how I found my friends.
Oh no!
Not him, no!
Okay.
I don't know.
Am I getting
Like,
put into the Terminator program? Or
I knew it.
What do you need me to do here?
Some
Okay.
Firefly shit or something. I don't know.
The walls. We won't make it.
Dr. Waltz.
Wait.
We're going to make a super
Close
zombie.
your eyes.
Ooh.
Why? I mean, I guess we'll find out at some point.
Yeah,
but-
I'm sure. I don't know. Like it seems like there's a little more going on under the hood, but yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit. Okay.
They burned all the wheelchairs.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh, no. Now
they
it's a
thought-
Silent Hill in here.
Oh shit.
Burned up wheelchairs
They thought the wheelchairs are what caused COVID. That's going to be the next thing.
and nurses with bandages and cleavage.
The cleavage nurses. Oh no. They've Aiden, they made you into a super zombie.
I don't. What did they
Or
inject him
whatever.
with? It's just like
werewolf DNA.
carrot juice.
Just go down the list of monsters. It's like he's a gill man.
Yep.
That's what he is.
Okay.
All right.
Let's contact our contact.
The cutscenes are like long in this, like longer than I'm. Like Guardians of the Galaxy was kind of like that too. Like the cutscenes in Guardians of the Galaxy were really long.
Mm-hmm.
It was that one.
Yeah. There's also I don't know. I mean, the thing is that there are games like this that are they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the problem that I have, as I've said a billion times, but we're in the back half, so all the people who hate me have already turned it off. But like,
To find someone else.
it's fine that there are long games for people who want to buy one game and play it for 500 hours. But like the problem is that when everything starts trending in that direction, then it becomes more and more difficult. Who is smoking one puff of these cigarettes
Yeah,
and then
like-
putting them out? That is a waste of cigarettes. It is the apocalypse, and I don't think Virginia exists anymore. So,
Help me or not.
Oh.
Maybe I can. Let's meet, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Entrance to the metro tunnel by the bay. You can get inside the tunnels through an open GRE hatch.
okay.
I'll meet you there.
All right.
Yeah, I literally read an article today that was like, at 20 hours into this game, you're still like getting. What did they said? It took them like 13 hours to get like a power attack.
Ugh.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to at least
People
know
who,
she's
yeah,
alive.
games that do that where like you get really useful stuff, but way too late in the game.
Yeah.
Going to the rendezvous.
I've run into that a few times. Like even as far back as like Twilight Princess, I remembered like you don't get your damn horse. You don't get the ability to summon your horse until like the last third or last quarter of the game.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's like I already have a bunch of portals I can teleport. So
Portals.
all orange and blue bullshit. Whoa!
Whee! Ow, my hands.
Ah! Whoa! Oh shit! Okay. What? Okay.
Yeah. Well, Matt, hey, take a look at that. I put up my timer, but I kind of boned it up. What are we at over there?
We're just over 30 minutes.
Okay,
So
well, let's give it a little bit. We'll
give it a few more minutes.
There's a place where we fight some humans, which I think would be kind of fun to do, and it's right around the corner.
oh, here we go. Woo!
Clench a butthole! Because then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump ahead by I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
No, more like an hour if you paid attention to all the dialogue and chose
Yep.
all the trees and shit. Where we're past kind of the other thing is in the beginning they depower you a little bit, even more so than you are now. And it's like, Jesus, guys, fucking, I wasn't exactly Spider-Man. Remember Spider-Man when you started the game and you were just like, oh, how fun it is to be Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, it's
what
tough.
a-
It's tough from a game design perspective. It's tough to find the balance, between like storytelling and character development and like and again, player empowerment versus challenge level and all that shit.
Yeah. I think Bryce and I did a recording where I laid out my idea on how to fix that, but I think it all got lost because the video was corrupted. But I'm in favor of making a game. We already have a lot of games that have like replay loops into them, but I'm in favor of making a game where it's like the base game is 10 hours, and it's a fully finished
Right.
8-hour video game. But the New Game Plus opens the world up more and is like,
whoa.
oops, ow, farts,
my legs.
and is like double the size. So like, then you can play it again, but you're going to have like a different protagonist, a different story that ties into the story. But like, if you wanted to stop at the 18 hours, it's fine. But then use the fact that you can, once you've got a lot of this stuff set up, that you can use it in different ways to create games where it's like, there's one game that you can play with a reasonable amount of time in a weekend. And then if you like the game, you can hit New Game Plus and have an even bigger game that's harder and taxes the skills that you already have and expands more on the story. But if you wanted to stop at the 8-hour game, you're fine. Like, you got a good story. And then you could always just be like, 2 years later, you could be like, I remember I played like the A Path and Dying Light, and I really liked it. And like, maybe I should go back and reinstall it now that I have a better computer or whatever, or it's fixed for patches, and play the B Path, as opposed to this like, well, just play it for 20 solid hours and ignore all the side content that we literally made like to entice you, like to make you more powerful, to give you rewards to do stuff. Ignore all of that, and it'll only take 20 hours of your life. So it'll only take like 3 weekends instead of 1 weekend. And it's like, right, but I don't know. It just
that is tough. Like, no, I can agree,
feels
man.
really
like,
unsatisfying to me.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, I mean, I like a nice, solid, rounded. What the fuck?
Shit.
Oh boy, a nice, solid, rounded gaming experience, and like, but if I really, really want to keep it going, I can, but I don't have to, and I don't feel obligated to. Like with, they had those challenge rooms, the arena in Darksiders Genesis, and I didn't playing those did help me level up, but I didn't have to play all of them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Rawr.
It's a volatile.
Oh, God.
Yep. These are the ones that only come out at night, and they suck.
Go, 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 go. Hey, stop it.
No.
No, Schnappy, no crap. Oh.
So yeah, UV lights burn the volatiles, like the more powerful zombies in this world. But I think we got gnawed on a little bit there.
We got nibbled.
That'll stop them.
Yeah. One locker cabinet.
It's only the equivalent of the armored Titan, but
Fucker bit me.
A volatile. Lots of those fuckers in the sewers. Let's get to the light quickly.
yeah, part of the whole thing seems to be that if you're bitten by one of the volatiles, you'll turn, and if you start to turn, like if you go into sunlight or UV light, it will stop it from happening.
Huh. You think that would have probably solved a lot of the outbreak problems, but what do I know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is dark half the time.
That is true. That is true. What about this one?
He's dead to me.
Did he leave me here? Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I've taped like pointy bits to my shins.
Yeah, they're just raiders, man.
That's just what raiders do.
I mean, in the zombie apocalypse, it kind of makes sense to tape some pointy bits to your shins to keep the stupid ravenous zombies from getting closer to you, right?
That makes sense.
The hedgehog's dilemma works out pretty well when you're trying to get killed by bitey guys.
Bitey boys.
So now we finally fucking have a flashlight.
What an idea.
Really? I don't have the key. I did this on my own.
Hey, did you guys hear something?
Yeah, you hear like it sounded like a bunch of boards being broken by a really angry guy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, oops, that was wrong. Wait.
A little more.
Oh, one
Yeah.
more. Okay. Yeah, that's right. We have the swingy monkey bars. So if you just like hold forward and hold down the right bumper, it's like you just kind of auto parkour,
God.
which is pretty
Yeah.
fun.
I've got the Zambino in me. Woota!
Yeah. As soon as we get to fight these guys, we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay.
Because, again, it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And then you get to the city and you don't have this bracelet, and the bracelet tells people whether you're infected or not, and so they try to hang you, and then this guy inexplicably saves you, and then he takes you to this place to get a biomonitor, and then you fall down an elevator shaft, and you can't get up because you're too weak, and so you have to get a thing that suppresses the virus in your system. Oh,
it's a whole thing.
Yeah. Woohoo! I don't know why I'm Mario now.
Oh, look at this motherfucker.
Yeah. What are you, a court of owls?
What you're talking about? Let him go.
You're gonna make us let him go, punk?
Oh.
Oh, just baseball bat to his head. Hey,
That's not polite.
oh, that looks like a bad thing he's got there.
Yeah. What?
Have some of this, and
So they're teaching you perfect
Block,
blocks. Basically parries, kind of. Come on.
have
There's
some of that.
one. I got to do it 3 times. Anyway, I said that we were going to wrap it up, so we'll probably wrap it up here. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Tomorrow, we're not only going to skip ahead, but we're also going to switch over to the Xbox Series X version, so you guys can get an idea of what this is like on the consoles. I don't normally do this kind of like fucking Tom's Hardware horse shit, but like I think it's kind of important because this game kind of runs badly in all but one of the settings on the console. So like,
Jeez, okay.
I want to kind of demonstrate that. Apparently, the Series X version, I did some research, and the Series X version works better than the PlayStation version. And you'll see what I mean. It's not like Cyberpunk on the PS4 or anything. Like, it's playable. I played it for a while.
Right.
But I just want to show people who are interested, like, kind of
a little how you do it.
Yeah.
A little how do.
Also, this is so weird that this is the first combat skill you get.
Is the punt?
No, I'll show you what it is. It's really fucking strange. Like, oh, we got to talk to this guy, and then more guys come out. Also, I hate that it turns off your flashlight in every cutscene, and so it
It's like it's not
dramatically changes the way everything looks.
Well, it's not. It's like it's clearly not procedurally generated.
Yeah.
So
Maybe procedurally generated. Oh no, it's in engine.
well, I guess it's just like I don't know.
It's just they turn off the cutscene or they turn off the
flashlight
thing
for the cutscene.
lights, right? So.
Where's Mia?
Where is she? Swear to me. Where are we? Where am I?
Ask for a girl named Lawan.
Lawan.
Give that to her. With it and her help, you'll learn. You will learn everything.
It'll only take you 45 hours.
Oh God.
Protect it. If Waltz gets his hands on it, the whole city.
Is he wearing a denim vest?
Everyone
I guess so.
will die.
Denim is going to be what survives in the apocalypse. Twinkies and denim.
Lee brand jeans.
Yes.
Hear that? Renegades.
Oh, dude. Well, pop him in the head or something because they're going to fuck him up.
All right, let's go.
Whoa.
Nice.
Hello.
Yeah. So, yeah, like and subscribe. Let us know.
Yeah.
Go to patreon.com/rage select, help us out, kick some bucks. Come to Discord server, get bonus videos, all those things. Good stuff. So, here's the thing, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Here is what our first combat skill is. Hold on. You parry, and then you do this, and then you can jump kick a guy.
Weird. That is weird.
It's very specific. Like, it's... Oh, fuck.
That's the grubby bat.
No, I want to get that first. It's a very I kind of hate it because
It's very confusing to look at.
because when you do it, it puts an enemy behind you, right? Like you're jumping over an enemy to hit another enemy, but then there's a guy behind me that I'm not looking at now.
Oh no, his mask.
Oh, he's an ugly motherfucker.
Oof, man. Whoa.
Anywho, yeah, I'll do all that stuff, like and subscribe, all that jazz. Come to Discord server, watch the Patreon videos, help us out, help Rage Select be a thing. And then Matt, where can the people find you on the internet when you're not here helping me? Oh my God!
All right,
Decapitate some motherfuckers.
That's a good way to end that video. You guys can find me over at mattfrankart.net and patreon.com/mattfrankart. I've talked about it a couple times already, but they've got it's going to be released in March now. Dawn of the Monsters from Way Forward and 13 a.m. I did a little work on that. I've done some promotional work for it too, including some work on the physical physical release of the game. That's going to be for PlayStation. That's going to be Xbox. That's going to be Switch. That's going to be PC. That's going to be for the Commodore 64.
When is it out again? It's
March,
soon, right?
Comes out next month. I don't have a specific. I should have looked up the specific release date, but
that's all right. I'm not gonna play it with you.
what's that?
I'm not playing it on the dojo with you.
Oh, why not?
Well, you're biased, Matt. You're
Fuck you.
I'm just kidding. Of course I'm gonna play
What
it.
we can't give it a shit about bias.
I'm gonna play with Grant and let him be real mad about it or whatever.
This is dumb.
Yeah.
Why is the monster punch the other monster?
Oh,
I don't know.
my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
See, I
All
like
right.
that part. I like that part.
That's pretty neat.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow at more Dying Light 2, everybody. Bye.